In Python, every piece of data that we work with is an object or variable or value, and each object has a type or a class. So to write effective Python code, understanding this issue is fundamental. Before diving into the main topic, let us walk through important points on the Jupyter Notebook's coding environment. In Jupyter Notebook, we have two important cells that frequently utilize them. One is code cell, the other is Markdown cell. Code cell is nothing but the active cell immediately opens as the Jupyter Notebook gets opened. This cell is distinguished by the availability of square bracket in front of this active cell. So this code cell is nothing but a prompt that is ready to accept code from a user. The other important cell is Markdown cell, that is changed from code cell to Markdown cell. Now, as immediately we change the code cell into Markdown cell, the square bracket disappears here around. Now this cell is nothing but Markdown cell, which is useful to write headings, titles, lists, or explanations, elaborations of the code that we are working with. For example, to write headings, we write hash heading 1, 2 hashes, heading 2, 3 hashes, heading 3. If we run this, we come up with this result. So this result is the text heading 1 with 1 hash, which means it is big font size. That makes headline, head of all. Whereas notebook, this variable and data type is pre-like to write heading of this notebook. I can use 1 hash heading 1, then hit enter and shift. This is nothing but heading 1, meaning that it can serve as a header or title of this notebook. Or to write subheading, I can use 2 hashes, heading 2. Then hit enter and shift, but before run this, I have to make sure that this code cell is changed into Markdown cell. Then run this one. This is nothing but subheading. To make subheading, I can use 3 hashes, heading 3. Then run this cell. Wow, this is nothing but subheading of the main heading. But the difference is this 3 look are nothing but the font size. It is usual that headings are relatively bigger or huge than the subheadings. So the font with subheading is smaller than the main heading. So this can become real to the difference of the number. To make lists, for example, lists, I can use hyphen space item 1, item 2, item 3, sublist item A, item B. This is nothing but to write lists on working notebook. Then to write this, to run this Markdown, I have to hit shift and enter. Then this is nothing but this is the header, these are the lists, but these two are the sublists. And the other important thing is making texts bold, italic, or bold. I can make a given text by this single star text, text, then run this one. I come up with this italic. To make bold, I can make this one text, right, by 2 stars. So this will become bold. See, I have to change the code cell into markdown cell, then I run. This is now bold. To make this bold text as a header, and it is italic, besides it is bold, I can use hash 3 stars, then text, then run. This is nothing but the text is now heading or title, it is bold and it is italic style. Having said so, let us turn back to our main tutorial. Today's tutorial focuses on value, variable, and data type. Now, let us take the advantage of Markdown cell to give our today's tutorial on Jupyter Notebook with title of value, variable, and data type. To make, I use this hash value, variable, and data type. Then run. This is now the title of this notebook. So we can define these all things underneath. What is variable? Variable in Python is nothing but a name or a label. Name or label that referring to a value. Or variable in Python is like a box or container having a unique address in memory. Now value is the content contained within the container. This box. So what the next question should be is, what the type of that value which is contained in the container is. This green color are nothing but an indication of these words are keyword words. So let us make this apple by making this one 2 hashes, right? These are right. So what the next step is, data type is the type. What type of the type of the value within the container, right? Within the container, that is string or number or boolean. Basically, we have 4 basic data types in Python. One is int, second is float, the third one is string, the fourth one is boolean. What is int or integer is nothing but number without any fraction, meaning numbers which are whole numbers, 3, -3, or 0. Whereas float refers to those values with fractions, 3.0, -3.5, 0.0. These all are examples of floaters. Whereas string is nothing but any character, any text within a quote is string. Boolean, any expression that evaluates to either true or false, is also known as boolean. So example, example. No example is now another title using Markdown here. Example: age is 30, price of certain good is 30 or 20.5, message is hello world is passage true, right? These four statements are assignment statements in general. In particular, this 30 in this context is a value which is contained in the variable age. So what's the data type of this one? 30 is nothing but int, because 30 is whole number. Now, what's the data type of price? 20.5 is the number with fraction, is known as float, whereas this one is a string, which is hello world text is within quote. Even a number within a quote is a string. And this one is the fourth basic data type, which is boolean data type. Its passage is a variable which expects us to have or to refer for to either true or false. So this is nothing but boolean. So still these values on the right hand side still not confirmed as they are assigned to their respective variables until we execute this line. Then after I execute or run this cell by hitting enter and shift, now this becomes, now it is confirmed that 30 is assigned to age, 20.5 is assigned. Really, we can find a value with price, which is in particular 20.5 now, right? Then, but the next important thing is, how can we display the value of age now? How can we detect the type of each and every data variables here? It is nothing but we may use two important Python functions, built-in functions. These are print function and data type function. Print function and type function. For example, to display the value of age variable, you may use print function, right? The value of age is age, right? This gives us 30. And the value of price is, right? Copy and paste. No. The value of age is 30, the value of price is 20.5. The rest one is about their type. The type of price is displayed by the type function, this one. The type of message function, or the type of each passage and the first one, the type of age. This one is age. This one. But the important thing in Python is the type of the value assigned to a variable detects by itself. But what we are working here is to display or to see what data type of every respective variables. In this context, what the type of age, what the type of price, what the type of message, what the type of each passage is. To see, we use the type function. Okay. So when we run this one, Wow. The type of price is float. Type of message is string. Type of inspector is bool. Type of this one is this. Practical examples is the next.